Yeah, okay, so wardrobe here for another unboxing. I got Lock and Load Tactical System, Dark July 43, The Battles for, yeah, that town, 3rd edition, X Maps. So again, saw this at Miniature Market for, I think this one was actually 60% off, so not bad off of $30. So I picked them up, and I have the 2nd edition rules and 2nd edition counters, so but I figure they'll work. So hopefully there weren't that a lot of changes, but so here we go, kind of a Kursk type era battle, I believe. So let's take a look at it. There it is. You know, in its glory there. So quite large. These X maps are significant material. It is not thin paper like your standard wargame map. It is a cardstock. So you definitely would need plexi just because it kind of wants to bunch up. I mean, you wouldn't have to, but they aren't glossy, so there's not a lot of glare, which is nice, especially for us filmers out there. What you're seeing here, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not for a historical map. I mean, there's not a lot to it, right? You could have easily done some geomorphic, but it's cool because it's one map, it's large, and you don't have any geomorphic maps like this. So you got a railroad that goes all the way across here. I don't remember the terrain to do that, how that works. You got this trench line. It's kind of a Kursk era type of trench line. You got a hill. And then a town up here. And then it's rest crops. It looks like there might be an elevation change up there. But for the most part, it's flat. Some trees and all that. So hexes are quite large. I should have got a counter out. Here is a small Flames of War base, about the same base size I use. So you could play, I could use my miniatures that are based like this on this board. I just now thought of that. That'd be kind of cool. So the counters, you can fit about 4 personnel counters, or 3 comfortably. 4 kind of pushes it, you know, and there's room for, you know, the tank and a personnel unit in there. What I'd like to do now is, I'm going to show you what it looks like to the 2nd edition map that I have. And interesting, the different design aesthetic they went with. So you get on the back is a player aid, which is always nice to have extras of those. And then on the back side of that is, just the direct fire table. You can kind of see there where it shows you the standard map and X map. Oh, it's a 2-part map as well. So having plexi would be nice too. But they're heavy duty. So let me go get the other map and show what it looks like. First of all, in size compared to the standard size map, and then some of the graphics differences. We're going to go handheld and get a little shaky there, so I'll be right back with you. So there you go. There's the standard size map compared to, I mean, I'm just like, whoa, dang. Every time I see it, I'm like, dang, that's amazing. So again, all the same stuff. You can kind of tell the graphic differences here, but I do want to zoom in. So here's the hill, here's the state farm, here's the hill. I like this map because it's very bright. There's some elements about it I like, but then this is a little bit more naturalistic. So I can go either way on it. I can play the game. Definitely the size is nice, but the railroad tracks are way better in this, for sure. As is the trench, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it's just that there's such a different color scheme here. Here it kind of just really stands out. Whereas here it's just kind of blends in. They use the same background. So that's cool. But this does help distinguish the terrain a little better if you need that. And the road is very distinct, yellow outlined, but there's a trench right in the middle of the road. That's interesting. Okay, so let's get off the tripod here and go take just a look at some of the kind of the difference in the graphics real quick. Mainly the town. So there's the tracks on the new maps, and this is the way all the maps are. It's not just the X maps. They just change the way they do their graphics. There's the train. There's the old trench line. Looks fine, looks good. Here's the new trench line. The fields on the new one. Crops on the old one. So you can see, let's see here if I can show. Yeah, so here's the difference. See, they can put that kind of a different green color there. Whereas here it's more naturalistic. If you have some vision issues, this might be better for you. So the hill, I mean, yeah, it's just a more realistic looking imagery, but again, some people like that distinction. The town, boom, here's the town, And then change the building, which is kind of cool. And their 4K maps have even more details, which is cool. But they're kind of those aren't consistently put out, so I don't worry about getting those. So anyway, that's the X maps. You know, if it's nice to have the extra space, it's nice to, but it's a lot of table space. I mean, so it extends past a 4-foot table, so it's 3 inches past, so it's 51 inches. So really I need to turn it around. So on a 6x4 table, it takes up a lot of room. You get your counters out there, and it's gonna take up a 6x4 space. Which again, it's fine, it's nice. The pieces are big. You feel like you're almost playing on a miniature table. It's so big. So there you go. Especially at 60% off, it's definitely a buy. So, you know, there you go. X Maps from Lockamo Tactical, and we'll talk to you the next one. See ya.